A new day has dawned upon this squad of misfits and miscreants. We've got the Hellion, we've got the Vestal, we have Reynaldo of Riviera, the Crusader, finally unlocked, and the Bounty Hunter. Multiple people have died on this run. I think we're gonna head to the Shroud. I thought about it, and I think having to deal with the boss who sits in the back and we can't hit with the Crusader or the Hellion is gonna be a bad time. The Shroud might be a little bit easier, even though it's probably still gonna be a bad time. People have been leveled up. I had to do that again because the game doesn't save that. I have the whiskey equipped. We have to get a trophy from this region though, which means we have to fight the big fish. Will we win against the big fish? I've got no flippin' idea, but we're gonna damn well try. We're out of money. I think there's nothing else to buy. We're out. Let's rest, let's progress. You can just do the sprawl without the boss and leave at the inn, except we have to get a trophy to fight the final boss. So why not do it? I don't care, you know, if we're not going all in, if we're not trying to actually win the run, yeah, we could just go to the mountain, turn our tail and flee back into our memories or whatever the plot of this game is. But no, we gotta at least try. We're gonna try to fight a big fish. Honestly, no relationship bonuses either way is probably the best result we could get. We have, I like the look of the Crusader there. Bounty Hunter is a boss killer. Hopefully he can kill the boss then. You know, we got a boss either way. There's an achievement for that, says Connie. What is there an achievement for? Be a little bit more clear.
Propriety floats listless.
Final
on the
region,
tide.
obtain a trophy to
Brine
access the
in
mountain.
noxious degradation.
Like, we literally have to get a trophy in order to do this. We could have done the fire boss. I think fire boss is gonna be harder. Another Sharujan's table, god damn it. Okay, the layer is on the very hard left. We could do the Sharujan and then do the layer. Sharujan. I might just do the watchtower first. Land the killing blow on the lair on the lair boss with the bounty hunter is an achievement. Well, I mean, we'll try to make it work then. On cadavers. Let's get some scouting done. We can plan our route, and I think we gotta be a little bit careful about where we go. So let's see what happens.
Look to the horizon and lament.
Lament. So an oasis is coming up. That's actually pretty huge. Oh, keep the map open. The Shambler ×2. What? No, Shambler Altar 1 and then Scary Song. Oh my god. And then a fight, and then a fight, and then a Shrine of Reflection. Okay, so we're gonna be going left path, I guess. Okay. It's not like we have a choice in what direction we're traveling at this point. All right, we might be fighting the Shambler. Can we? Like, do we have a party that can fight the Shambler? If he's in the front, we can just smack him with our people, but I don't know, man. Chris, welcome. They let you back on? I was having some weird internet problems, but I think they're mostly resolved now. Do they hate each other right now? People are mostly okay with everyone else.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
Not a big heal, but good stress resists if we need it. We're gonna lose more wheels here. How come it always seems like when it rains it pours as far as the wheels and armor is concerned? Like, I rarely I'm not gonna say rarely, but this run in particular has been, well, the past couple of days of runs have been like all armor or all wheels all the time. Oh, missed it. The academic study. I don't trust it. Divine forces impel me to caress it. We don't get the opportunity to fight. We're just gonna get a quirk, and oh no, we will get into combat. I mean, let's take a look, right? You are a tank. We have, oh my god, how are we gonna, will we be able to deal with Clapper Claws? I should have upgraded freaking Zealous Accusation, man. You gotta, we don't have to. It's gonna be a lot of DOT. You're gonna be able to tank a lot. Clapper Claws are gonna be hitting you a lot, but that's actually kind of okay. It's possible we could do it and fight the Shambler. It's gonna suck, but like, we can probably toss out a couple of occasional crits if necessary. Restorative. Something like that. Not that bad with the Bounty Hunter. That's what I'm thinking. Bounty Hunter, especially with maybe some blood, toss out some exceptional high damage crits when he's marked, and he's in front. Like if he can combo and then collect bounty if he's in the front, or even just hitting Clapper Claws, you know? I think we're gonna give it a shot. It's the Shambler. Oh, I forgot about the mark. We can move around though. We can move around. Oh, okay, this is actually better. All right, let's start with the, we might as well like work your dodge, if anything else. He resisted, but those are burning. I think actually an early consecration means we're gonna get 2 buffs from it. Here's one. We don't have Holy Lance, which is the problem. He has to actually spend a turn moving, unless we do something like Rallying Cry. If it bleeds, you still have the dodge token up, which is very unfortunate. A Yop is probably in our best interest, but we're gonna be spending a lot of time moving. Actually, a toe-to-toe might be the best one here. Gonna give you the speed. We're gonna toe-to-toe. I wonder if they'll have modified him for Kingdom, says Connie. The Bounty Hunter, they say he's gonna be a playable class. I don't know what that means, but we might see. 12 to 18, that's like fantastic. I think we just take that. He's dead before he can act. You have to move. The shuffling is gonna suck because he can't actually do anything. Why did you get comboed? Maybe you just were comboed. But we can do stuff now, like ignores dodge and applies a combo. Or kill a Clapper Claw. Maybe kill a Clapper Claw. Removes strength, removes crit, can stun. Immune to stun, probably not a good idea. You know what? This is actually a good idea. Zealous Accusation. It's a guaranteed crit. Look at it. I like the pose. Sword, ready to smack him, just standing there. reading him as rights. Now we've done like virtually no damage, but that's okay. Little bit of dot is probably fine. Let's put out a heal. Do we yup? Probably just go for damage. Yeah, 6 bleed it's a huge upgrade on that, let's say. Oh, man, if that hits. Oh, I had to try. We got rid of the dodge token, but maybe we should have just clapper-clawed. They get block tokens? Since when do they get block tokens when they hit you? What? I gotta look at you. Gain on hit. Oh my god. They do get block tokens on hit. I had no idea. We should kill them. You're dead in 2 turns anyways. Let's, just smite one. Low stands readying, chop, scratching ass. Truly groundbreaking animation, says the Nor. 23 damage from the healer. Clap and claw. That's okay though, he's already dead. You're not dead, which is unfortunate. But we can debuff you, and we're taunting. You're not gonna do that much damage. One Clapper Claw's gonna die, then he's gonna move forward. We're actually gonna get a shot with the Crusader. I think you mark for death. We're gonna hit like a damn truck as long as the Crusader can act. And I believe he can.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
12 to 15. 30.
Lethality writ large.
Now he's at the front. Maybe toss out some Clapper Claws. Bleed, heavy bleed, heavy bleed, heavy bleed. A lot of people are bleeding. We're gonna have to work down some Clapper Claws. We're gonna just let bleed out hit this guy and knock down his armor. So bleed him out. Are we gonna go for double horror and then just hit him for another 30? We could. Could also speed up Bounty Hunter, but I think we're doing okay. He resisted the bleed that time, unfortunately. I could do it, hit for 30 with another horror. I think I'm gonna save the blood though, because I think we're doing pretty well. Although the Clapper Claw is starting to get a little ridiculous. He's ordained, so he's applying random statuses, which is unfortunate. Might be worth removing that pretty soon. We're gonna keep him buffed though. Although does this shuffle? One of these is gonna shuffle one of these days. 5 to 8, 5 to 8. Just keep bleeding out. Resisted the bleed. His resist must be pretty high. The Clapper Claw on him is getting a little bit stressful. Speaking of stress, that doesn't matter too much. People's orientation is still fine. We could blood this and get a heavy hit in, because we have 4 actions right now. crit for 23 is pretty good. You have a crit. Next skill has a 100% chance to crit. Heal for 29. Hit him for 21. Get him exceptionally low. You could kill a Clapperclaw and then we could do a Zealous Accusation, which actually seems like the best play. My dude's gonna be on death's door, though. No, we can taunt. Ah, but it has an AoE hit. Ah, I hate to say it, maybe we just actually toss out a heal. Oh, it didn't show the crit, but it crit for 43. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'll take it. Could be stunned, but give me a yop. Give me a He already acts faster next round. Let's buff the speed of Reynald. And we'll yacht. At least we got one person going first. Pearl bat, 6 to 11. Might not hit Death's Door if we use the blood, and he's already horrored up, so might chill on that. We're not killing a Clapperclaw. No escape won't hit the Clapperclaw, unfortunately. Stare down, self-taunt, remove, target weak. Him being weak doesn't help us too much. This Clapperclaw can die. We're just gonna mark him for death? Yeah, because you're gonna hit the Hellion, your turn's a waste. We're gonna get a combo up for later. Connie says, I'm still not sure how I feel about non-damaging skills being able to crit. I'm okay with it because you just gotta take it into account, I think, when you're acting. He moved forward. Five HP. Thank you for hitting the tank, which is what I needed you to do. 6 bleed, a little rough. Let's get the heal out first. Toss out a toe-to-toe for the taunt. We still have speed on a couple of people, so we're moving fast-ish. He's got 2 death armor, though. That's the only problem. One to 2. 4 to 5. If it hits for 5, we could kill the front. He already moved. Man, weirdly enough, it's kind of like a Zealous? No, we should probably just work him down. We only have to hit him twice or once if we can apply a DOT. So this won't crit, it won't even burn. kill a Clapperclaw. He missed, and it's just a stress attack, and he spawned a Clapperclaw. That's okay. Do you pierce any of your any of the death's door? Finish him does. We don't have it equipped. That is okay. Literally cannot stun. Would do damage, doesn't matter. 3 to 6. Let's just make sure you're... Oh! Hurlbat did pierce... Wait a minute, is it a skill? How did Hurlbat kill? Huh. Oh yeah, the trinket did it. All skills execution 1. Turns out that was the right call then. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, we'll be fine. Well, we're gonna be a little bit stressed, but we can work that down. I have abilities for that. I love the doves. 3 and 3, you'll be fine. Let us... I was gonna say we should probably deal with a Clapperclaw, but... we just, like, heal. Just make sure that people don't die while we deal with this. It is going to take a couple of hits. And they're fast, so that's unfortunate. They do infinitely scale. Like, we can't stall forever. I'm not trying to stall forever. I'm just, you know, trying to get a little bit of bonus healing in. Okay, lit them on fire. At least they have a limited duration of life. Okay, you're dead. CK, welcome. Are you ready for the onslaught the update will bring? That is why I am playing Darkest Dungeon now, remembering how this game works.
Fight through the fatigue.
All right, a little bit stressed, but that's fine. We killed the
An
boss.
inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
Plus 10% Death's Door resist per stress. And the fragment. And blood. The fragment we're probably gonna use on this boss that we have to kill. Oh my god, I just remembered we have to fight a second boss at the end too. And then we have to fight a boss afterwards. Just Boss Alley, good lord. Oh man. Okay, Raucous Revelry we can use to reduce your stress. What? No, there we go. And everyone's stress, for instance. You are taking the tongue. %50 chance to reapply combo when triggering it. Maybe he gets it instead of the Crusader. More damage when the target is comboed. He has a chance of reapplying it. Yeah, maybe you have the ears. You can have this. You need a restorative. You need anything. We will take maybe the mineral water. We'll try to lower stress before we get too far into this. Okay. Hate fighting the gatekeeper, says CK. Yeah. Yeah, he's
Up
pretty
ahead,
tough.
the seat
He's incredibly
of our
tough.
Regrettable research.
Love how Disp is the sole original survivor. No, we had well, the Jester is alive, he's just not here. Big difference. Oh, my dude was stealth and crit.
And wanes.
Oh, good. Unfortunately, oh, I didn't. Why is the party order show? Oh, I never set up the party order correctly. Ah, crap. I never did that. Well, just do this, I guess. You do have 2 crits. How do you have 2 crits? What? Plus 10% positive banter from the light. Okay, toe to toe. Stay at the front. Good crit. I miss when the crits killed corpses from DD1. Haunting Melody. That's a ton of damage, too. Man. Rough. Move blind? That doesn't matter. Big stress. I need to remember to change the party order. The Crusader cannot be in the back. That's a huge problem. A huge mistake. We have good stress recovery though, so this guy's not a big problem. It's only acts 3 through 5. For what? What's acts 3 through 5? You don't have the move ability for the Crusader. I just unlocked him. Otherwise, him being in the back with the... I assume he still has Holy Lance. That would be a good skill. Exemplar is only on acts 3 through 5. Ah, well, that's good then. We don't have to deal with him. I thought he was going to be here all the time.
A righteous action.
Gotta get it unlocked.
An
Well,
inkling of
duh.
potency still lingers in some of
Turn
these
start dodge gain on
well-worn
miss
relics.
blind. You don't attack that much. You take it. I should also have this equipped. Death's door resistance per stress. Is there a max? Seems lovely. If target is bleeding, plus 15% crit. You can have this. Movement resistance. Yo, actually, that's really good for what we're going to be doing. Okay. Killing blow all allies behind gets strength and shield. Right, turn order. You go there. You go there, you go there, you go there. Okay. Okay. It's fine. I was gonna say, I'm gonna hit that one. Come on. Thank you, Whiskey. Paying for itself.
An academic study, full of the forbidden.
The bird song of my
forgotten.
homeland. My ears catch the strain of a hymn known to me. Trinket. It's like you get a random token, positive or negative per turn, I think. What's your quirks looking like? Fishfolk Hater. That's actually good for in this area. We, would we prefer to have a trinket or a positive quirk? I don't remember what the trinkets do. Because it's a specific trinket that you would get here all the time. I believe that's how it works. I think it's a random positive quirk, though. Dancer's balance. Movement resist! It's actually incredible. One reason why I did that is if there's a negative quirk, it would just push out a negative quirk because she was already at 3. But movement resistance is really nice because we're gonna be fighting a boss that does movement shenaniganery. Seems appropriate to have the resistances, does it?
Pillaging brigands, enriching themselves as the world collapses.
Deathblow resist can't get to 100. Hopefully it at least gets to 90, 90, 90, 90 as we trigger it, at least. Let's start by giving ourselves some block and taunt. Push back. So the dodge helps there. I hate the stun. It's interesting. Like, should we attack and then attack with the Crusader, or mark then attack? Crusader does... You know what you do? You do this. Then you do this. Then you kill him with the Crusader, because it'll reapply the combo as well. That's a really good move. If it helps you to get like 1 kill early, it's pretty huge, honestly. It's not even like getting 1 free mark. You kind of get 2 free marks because it reapplied it. The combo here means that she's going to be the target of attacks for a little bit. And you too. $15 to 26. Man, I like the Vestal. I want to look at the animation. Ugh, in the head.
A lesson taught.
And
is
he's
a
at the
lesson
front.
learned.
Everyone behind him got a block and a strength token. Hell yeah. You know what? Oh, I was kind of hoping we could combo into a second kill. That went very well. Buff, 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 buff. He's getting all the buffs. We got blood. Requires target have stress to reduce stress. Yeah. Man, Hurlbat does a lot of damage. Pretty nice. When Vestal was released, she was regarded as very OP. I think because she is. They also, I think they did rebalance some of the other classes a little bit as well, but she is very good, I think. All right, 4 stress on everybody. That's fine. That's fine.
Amidst the spoils, an artifact
Gain on crit
of
melee skills.
unparalleled power.
Strength token. If it bleeds skill, gets +2 bleed damage dealt. When moving, if you move to the back, you get stress. Maybe we put that on her. This boss is very resistant to bleed. And I like her having the Death's Door resistance and the debuff resistance. I think I have better trinkets. I think that if we didn't have the trinkets that we had, this was a good one to put on her, because it would give her a strength token when she crits, and if it bleeds would do more bleed damage. But we're not really using if it bleeds for damage. And we are gonna plug it in right now though. Stress is fine now. Yeah, we're also in the fish region where enemies are resistant to this. And we're gonna be giving her this anyways, probably for the movement resist. Well, no, we can give someone else this. If she's in the front, it doesn't matter if she goes down. We want this on someone else. We want this on... We would replace this. Gain on killing blow, we'll put that one on here. No. No, that's has to be yours. Maybe we will just do it like that. You know, do it like... doesn't matter. We've got trinkets that we're not using effectively. So I don't know what to do with those right now. Vengeful kill list. Oh, it is a permanent damage buff. Of course, it says one region. Oh, we should be having him get all the kills. I see. He needs all the damage. I don't remember the bounty hunter ever having that before, but I don't take him that often.
Understand the
Dude, he's real good, isn't he? He's real freaking good. Snort. Hunger loomed upon my threshold.
Crusader. Chapter 1. Labor the land.
Yes! Oh, he's just a farmer.
Autumn's inexorable march was underway, and the race was on to save the harvest from the first frost.
I love this. I love this. Because his wife and kid are on the hill behind him by the house, watching him harvest the wheat before they die in the frost. I love this. Cut the crops to gather wheat, self-damage 2. We have 9 HP, the wheat all has 1. We can rest. Bind 3 into a sheaf and place it onto an empty plot. Behind us. Cut the crops to gather wheat. So we want to reap twice, then heal, then bundle. So reap. Ugh. The harvest is in peril. I must hurry. Yeah? A meager harvest. So immediately I'm trying to like puzzle this one out. I'm gonna assume there's infinite wheat because we can't do this in 5 turns. We can't do all 3 when we have to spend this many actions doing it in 5 turns. The only question I have is should we attack the front or attack the back? Because max and current health were reduced by 1. If we attack the back, they're gonna have 3. We're gonna bundle 2, rest 1, attack 0. I think we hit the front then. You know, do all the front ones, then do the back ones if we have the time. The crops die fast. I must work harder. Let's bundle. There you go. That's 1. At least the mice won't starve. And then we can reap front. What happens if you fail a pass? You just have to do it again. Push through the pain. We must survive the winter. Weathered crops. Frost damaged crops. Poor guy. We only got one harvest from that one, did we? So we should probably like make sure we can do it here. You know, we only got one. We have to rest. Honey, I'm sorry, the harvest, it's rough this year. And another, I must not relent. All that toil for naught, famine will something something. Were we supposed to fail? Yeah.
Despite his exertions, their yield was paltry. Come winter, starvation would seat itself at the head of their table.
That's the other thing, is that sometimes you're supposed to fail, and you never know unless you either know the story of the character already, or you fail. So we were unable to get enough food for us. Reap. Hits the front 2 units, debuffs their healing received? What? Oops. Ah, but on upgrade it heals you when you, there you go. Okay, I like it. If you get combo on a bunch of enemies, you can heal yourself off of them. And then the healing received debuff on the enemy, I suppose there are enemies that heal. I'm sorry, honey, this corn is destroying my mental energy. I wonder if you could succeed at that if you did it differently. But at least we got one of his abilities unlocked. I appreciate that. I approve. I approve. I'm not a big fan of combo too much though, so I don't know if I would ever equip that.
Primeval,
I would have to think about like how to use it, how to equip it.
Floor by some unaccountable
Oh, a second watchtower.
tectonic
Beautiful.
action.
Hey, if we win the lair, at least we have a cache of supplies coming up. Well, let's progress a little bit more. I guess having this tongue that you can use to apply combo is nice. Can we maybe use that?
Mind your wheels. They have nothing left to give.
Okay. Let's think. 'Cause we're in it now. Need another way of like applying combo. We have a lot of combat items. What's the light looking like? 63. Otherworldly fragment seems real nice. Her having the big heal medical kit seems real nice. The bounty hunter with the every 5 turns you can create a free combo, that's real good. Because he has a chance of reapplying the combo as it stands. I think these abilities are fine. I don't think we're gonna need too much more beyond this. Crusader. If ever we get the opportunity to, he can hit real damn hard. So I kind of like the blood. All right, I'm worried, I'm scared, but we'll do it.
Steel yourself. The hulking horror inside will not fall easily.
I don't know what we picked up, but it doesn't change anything, I don't think.
The Church of the Chain.
We actually have not fought too many fish folk yet. I forgot about little baby fish. Dude. Oh man, heave ho! You've done it. You ruined Reynald. He can't do anything. Crap. The movement here is gonna suck. Oh, I didn't equip the movement trinket. I'm so dumb. That's okay. Oh!
Let us hope to
Even if it
finish
didn't
this
kill it,
quickly.
would have stunned. Well, it would have had a chance to stun. A high chance of stunning. Now I'm curious. Does the zone reloads between combats, right? You can't hold buffs over, I don't think.
The Leviathan's breath thickens the air.
12, 7, 12, 7, 12. Can't collect a bounty. Couldn't mark for death. You move, then you move. Yeah, I think we just mark. Give the Crusader a chance to just one tap him. Hello. Close. Oh man. Toe-to-toe gets us out of that, but that's annoying. Let's just keep everyone healthy. Let's make sure that you are immobile, although it does mean that the Crusader might move back. Sodden rigging. Stun's annoying, but she's healing, she's the tank, she's doing a good job. They're all vulnerable, too. I love the doves that come out of the battle standard, and then it just fades away. It looks so good. Ah, the crit. Healing 9 per turn for 3 rounds, getting all the defensive buffs. She is one hell of a tank.
The slow suffering begins.
All right. Knock you out. Stunning blow doesn't stun. How interesting. I just realized that. It has to stun on a combo, it doesn't just stun on its own now, like Darkest Dungeon 1. It's fair, just, you know, something to keep in mind. Oh, I wish the Crusader had Holy Lance. That's all I wish. Oh, Whetstone gave him a crit. That's what happened earlier. He must have had like 2 triggers off of it because they stack independently. So we got the 5% chance twice on that earlier combat. And right now, get actually Rallying Cried.
A small reprieve from this carousel of horrors.
Then get killed. Yeah, fade out, continue. Oh, right, because they give you the opportunity to flee, too. Forgot about that. Username says, I have to go try the Darkest Dungeon games at some point. They're very good games. Oh, the fishmonger with his crits and the captain with his nonsense of, I forget what he does. I remember you guys, you suck. Well, there's nothing else for you to do except smack, so. I think I should move the Crusader to the front, because the Hellion can always toe-to-toe. Wow! Big dodge and crit tokens all around? Might as well use that, right? At least it gets around the token, but damn. 2 to 4 damage because you're weak. Oh, crap. So someone's gonna be crit. No escape also ignores dodge. Does it? What is no escape? Oh, you're right, right. So it would have been able to maybe stun him. We did. If we crit, it would have killed him. It's always easy to say. Actually, that wasn't that bad. You're gonna crit, but I am going to block. 16! Heavy hit, but, you know, she can tank it. Another crit! 13! She can tank it. And I'm realizing the problem with him is that he can't hit anyone in the back. Debone, vulnerability. 6 to 11. I think actually, like, I just need to toss this out, let him get the kill. Work him down. Wow, again! It's gonna be a crit heal. She's pissed now. I mean, we can stand on these spots, that's not a problem. Another crit heal. So she's back. Like, already back. Actually gonna reduce stress. Stress is gonna be real important, I'm thinking. You've got a big hit you can toss out there. Are we gonna work on the dude in the back? Burn him? We've got Hurlbat, so honestly, getting rid of the block token before his turn seems smart. A little low on the combo side, but he can maybe get the kill in a turn or two. Captain can be bad if he gets the party buff out. Yeah, I'm surprised he started with it. Speed, block, dodge, and crit. Okay, so we know that the bounty hunter can get around that. Or we can get around it ourselves. He's not marked, so Hurlbat can't? Stun resistible? Honestly, I think I just hit. It actually worked. He is absolutely dead.
This is no
22 goddamn damage. Good lord. He's getting all the death blows too. We're gonna do no damage, burn him too. Eric Yop. His debuff resist is pretty low. We actually got the stun on that too. Is he doing it? Is he playing with a modicum of strategy? It's possible. It's possible. Connie says, if you saw the beginning of this run, it was something else. I'm honestly amazed he made it this far. We got insanely lucky on the first region. We should have had so many more people die.
A little help, impeccably timed.
That's gonna burn the vulnerability token, that's fine. Don't need to taunt you, just need to hit you. I'd love to reduce a little bit more stress. He's got 2 Death's Door resistances. So there's 1, this is 2, now he's dead. The jinx, someone is jinxed. Should have had Raucous Revelry. You can change skills before you get into the next combat, right?
An interminable conflict.
I think you can. No, you can't. Okay. Well, okay, so we have to do it. Let's do it. We're in the right party composition. Can't change party composition either. Don't have a panic attack, everybody. We're doing all right. It's the big guy, though.
They must be made to see that their monstrous god is mortal.
I hate the worst part about this fight is the blindness that we can stack up. He's blind too, which is real funny. We don't have anything that ignores blind, but how about this? Purge the blindness. He's already comboed. Hit him. Did not reapply the combo. 2 people are marked. He's got 55% move resist, which is actually pretty good. Resisted the burn, did get blighted. Outside of consecration. Bleed out's unlikely, but we probably don't need to taunt. We got the bleed in, which I'm very happy about. That was that was not a guarantee, let's say. Horror is a little dangerous here because of our stress. And we already have a strength token. If Abe wins, I'll gift 5, says Connie. The run or this fight or this region? I don't want to have to win the run. Hand, 24 HP. I mean, I'm immediately thinking, just mark it. Crusader's moving next. You missed. That was really good. Both burn and blight applied. I think we're gonna make it through this fight just fine. This guy is 20 DOT active already. We're able to apply a lot of damage to him, it seems. Stare down removes the vulnerability on you, huh? You don't need it. You don't need it. Plus 50% damage when the target is burning, huh? 14 to 23. Better crit chance. I rolled it. Burn, you say? More burn. He's almost already dead. Act 2 boss is too easy. Hellion makes it easier, but it'll be Hellion's also Carcass. Remember that. The Hellion can't do any damage. So don't forget about that. He's on death's door, so all we need to do is block and taunt and stall. Right, she's a Carcass. Yep. Yes, she is. Still, like, it's been going pretty well. Condition blocked. Hellion's cosplaying it as Poet Leper. Move resist meant you didn't do anything. Wow, you just suck. She still hates fish people. Yes, she does.
Let it die.
Movement resist piercing. This is a new trophy. I don't remember this. Gain on move resist, heal 20%, gain when moved by enemy immobilization. So we heal. I just threw this away and we got it again. Nautical Compass is pretty good. If bleeding, you have a chance of getting an extra action. We're not going to be bleeding. Made for Ravager Hellion, consider changing paths. And we have another bleed trinket, so it could be feasible. Well, I mean, we're going to take it to the inn, and then we'll talk.
The loathing abates.
The bigger they are. What's his buff? 36% bonus flippin' damage. Oh, I did give him the trinket. I'm so smart. Okay. You used your things, which is beautiful. Why don't you take mineral-rich water? We got to start worrying about the stress we're under. We don't need all of this light. We've got great whiskey. Ashen Rand says, my favorite heroes are Jester and Leper. My Leper's not here. Crusader is unfair, says Connie. Oh, Lord. Crusader and Bounty Hunter both look sick, but I haven't played, says Username. They are pretty sick. Okay, we need food. Combat start 1 positive token. Like, it's good, but we're almost past it. Get rid of chalk dust. Get rid of neutralizing powders. Get rid of 1 stimulant. Get rid of... Don't get rid of the war horn. Maybe use the war... No, we need to reduce stress. Scouting location, dump it. Scouting hoarder location, dump it. Damage, maybe. Honestly, dump anchoring charm. We don't need it anymore. If target is bleeding, apply to attacker when hit. Apply on crit if Bonesaw is equipped. Turn start if bleeding extra action. Do we need a tank? We probably still need a tank. But if we swap the Hellion, I think the boss will be, like the final boss of Act 2 will be easy. Bonus turns is pretty sick though. Oh, and also with this, if she bleeds herself and then gets regen out of it, that's like insanely powerful, right? That seems pretty good. We have the apron. I'm giving you this. Connie says, I steamrolled with carved bodkin. I mean, we could try it. She rolled so well. Yeah, that's the problem. You gotta roll. Let's do the laudanum to get rid of a whole bunch of stress right now. We don't need blight resist. And now we have space. Okay. Oh, and there's a cache. Crap. So we have more stuff in our inventory. Actually, before we continue, you probably don't need this for one round of combat. Use some candles, please. Some light. Never noticed your crusader's a kleptomaniac. Yes, he started that way. I haven't noticed it, though. Maybe he's secretly taking inventory items and I'm not noticing. Wow! Opened up with the stun, huh? Alright. Need to work on the stress. Turn end, not turn start. How disappointing. The enemies being able to stun without prerequisites is something else. Yeah. There's a lot of mechanics in Darkest Dungeon 2 that act differently depending on whether or not you are the player or the enemy. Things like having to, most of the time, need combo in order to apply a stun. The Death's Door mechanics work differently. They used to not, but now they do work differently. They have the tokens. It's interesting. These are consumables. I forgot to use this one, but I consciously didn't use the other ones. I have a reason for that. The reason is I'm going to be rallying cry all the time in a minute. Just wanted to at least get like a couple of kills. Put a toe 0 to 1. It bleeds. If it bleeds, is a kill. So we'll do that. Then. Got to use the light. His damage scales pretty nicely.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
All right. You can't kill me at this point. I love the axe to the head. That was good. Oh, he gains stress from the trinket that he has. Unfortunate. Ashen Rand says the only thing I dislike is the relations. Yeah, they're a lot better now than they were originally. When this game was in early access, yeah, when it was in early access, it was pretty miserable. Apparently. I almost accidentally killed you, but you're alive. Beautiful. Kind of just, oh, I should have, I keep making this mistake. I should have given you Raucous Revelry to reduce the stress. I didn't, because I'm a fool. Just stunned again, which is beautiful.
Compassion quiets the howling mind.
Use this. Do this. His damage is getting out of
They
control.
falter, so press your advance.
More blood! Blood for the blood god. Cash, combat, Oblivion's Rampart. Man, there's a lot of combat happening here. You can equip one more of those. And yeah, we'll use more laudanum. I really want to get ahead of the stress. In fact, I didn't need to do that. It was already in the right order. Whatever. Wish I could equip this right now. Probably don't need this much blood, but we'll hold it. Honestly, we don't need the candle. I wish you could just deposit the candles at the end. I'm so glad I bought the whiskey machine too.
Take up these goods
Holy water.
and imbue them with purpose.
When moving, if speed is low or high, you can block or dodge. Contraption items, food, bleed resist, burn resist, poison resist. But that's a in item.
Your coach is laden.
Oh lord, okay.
You
Combat,
can carry no more.
in items. Gonna dump 1 apples and cheese, 1 blight resist. I'm gonna dump the boots. Her speed is 4, which means the boots are not really gonna apply. I think I'm gonna dump the skull cap. And the boots. And this. There's a damage killing blow behind. And we're gonna dump this. And I need to dump more stuff. Restorative. What's a restorative? Burn resist? Dump that. Bleed resist? Probably dump that. There we go. I know that we need poison resist. Oh, you know what? We don't need poison resist for the boss of this region, because there is no boss of this region. There is no exaltation. Apparently that's acts 3 through 5, so we don't have to worry about it. Because I keep thinking about that fight and like, oh, he does a lot of blight, especially on combo. We don't have to worry about it. I have laudanum! Hellion, I'll save you!
A little help impeccably timed.
Let us... Then on you. Give me a yop. Give me some laudanum.
The pulse
Give me a
slows.
smack
Sanity returns.
before this guy gets guarded.
Agony by accumulation.
Thank you for burning me. Like, actually. You know, a hurl bat may have been the best choice there.
This quickly.
What's your item? Oh, just that, right. The thing that we just had 2 seconds ago. Ooh, crit strength.
The slow suffering begins.
Holy water's good against the exemplar. Yeah, I have 4 of it in my inventory. I guess I don't need it, do I? Self remove stress. We don't need that. Just smack him. Because I was thinking about that, like, oh, it would be really nice to have all this holy water and stuff for the fight, but no, we don't have to worry about that at all. It ain't happening. No escape does not give you a speed buff. Does anything give you a speed buff? How did you have a speed buff last combat? Or several combats ago? Oh, you're still being guarded anyways. Mark for death ignores the guard. It doesn't remove the guard though, does it? I guess I'll just mark you. Mark you! I mean, if the Crusader gets a hit, we've got a crit strength comboed vulnerability hit in. That's gonna be like 40 damage. It's gonna be a lot of damage.
Lenity.
45.
Small act.
That's pretty solid. He's on death's door. Doesn't this just kill though? No, you have piercing 1, piercing 1. Still pretty good. Can't believe he's gonna get an action. Are you supposed to get a speed penalty when you're on death's door? Is that not a thing?
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, I don't know. What are you gonna do? You can't do it. You can't inspire and you'll just smack him. Stop it! Alien's doing nothing. She's blocking all of the hits and then healing infinitely. She's not doing nothing. She's amazing. We have damage on these units now behind her. This is so much of a better party than we had at the beginning. It's not even funny. God, that like 25 turn Sharujin fight that we had. Jesus. Okay. My dude, where is the necklace? You know, hold this. Remove negative tokens. Why not? Beginning party was prime content, though. Speaking of prime, top right, by the way, use your prime subs on Abe Clancy. The beginning was a pain to watch, says Ashton Rand. Yeah, that's more like it. What did we pick up? Remove bleed and heal 5? Why not? Oh. Camera, are you okay? The sunken monolith. Ooh, everyone wants combat. Vestal is like, let my torch blind them. And you need the relationships. What trophy did we get? So we got a trophy that is like, when we move, we heal. No, dude, I don't freaking remember. I don't remember it though. Like, I feel like it's been changed at one point in early access or after release. So I'm kind of confused about it. Like, when you move, you get a mobilization, but when you move, you heal. All the bosses got new trophies, says Connie. I'm not surprised. We could have been using Stunning Blow to remove tokens, but... Incoming crit. Maybe we'll focus on him then. What is the bounty hunter gonna do? Mark, hit. Crusader, hit. So let's give you a strength token. So Mark, hit. 32. Did not reapply the combo, but still. Stunned. Rip. She's immobile. You missed. Still not bad. Crit token! Crit token! I mean, if you have a crit token, my dude, what can you do? What can you do? You can hit for 10, for 2. Well, I guess we'll kill him. That's also an acceptable way of handling this. Oh yeah, I'll just kill an enemy. Seems good. Alright, he's dead. Lungs like to shuffle, do they? That's annoying. I don't remember anything about the fight. I just remember lungs. And frontline Helene that can do damage at the back with Iron Swan is good. I don't remember how. I just remember it. One day, Crusader, you'll have better actions and results.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest.
Oh, I guess I have to kill somebody. Guess I gotta kill a guy. Oh, you have an action now. Beautiful. Don't move. Whetstone activated as well. We're gonna have a lot of crits in this guy. It's a shame he's gonna hit a corpse. But what about this? There you go, use one of your crits to crit heal. Why not? That's why I equipped it. Speaking of crits.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
Ignores dodge. But no escape also ignores dodge and has a chance of stunning. I went with it. I guess I enjoyed the outcome there. Could crit him. You know what? Remove his crit. I wanted to use it correctly. Nautical compass is a good reason to come to this region if you get it. Oh, and you know what, Connie? You just reminded me of something. That yes, there are trinkets related to specific regions, and you have a reason to go to specific regions. But also, if you go to that region and you have the stagecoach item that gives you more hoarders and you have more inventory at the hoarders, you can kind of pick and choose what items you want. We could have come here and maybe just bought it from him. Just like completely forgot about that kind of stuff. There we go. Collect bounty. It's a lot of money. I mean, we're getting into just a ton of combat, Jesus. 26, 28. Yeah, we'll keep going. Yeah. So we have movement resistance piercing. When we resist movement, we heal, and then enemies, if they move us, immobilize us, which is a bad thing. If we get caught in a bad position, like Reynald is not gonna have anything to do if he gets moved to the back, but, you know, oh well. Okay, shield fight. Let's take a minute. Do we want breakthrough? I want to break through. I want to break through. Reynald should be at the front. We probably want breakthrough. Look at that. I remembered. And she moves first. That's so good. Is that weaken? Man, that's annoying. I want to break through. We can rush them from anywhere! Well, you're not doing a lot of damage. It's a ranged attack that'll burn the piece of wood. And him, considering you're weak. I love the effects on him are so nice. Like the scroll burning away as he throws it up. It's so good. Robot's gonna do more damage as well. Let's give him a strength buff. Oh, that's good. That's good. Guess we'll just keep burning it. You're being guarded, but this will burn the other freaking piece of wood. I guess we'll toss out a heal instead. Wait for next turn when we can burn it, I suppose. You have nothing that goes. He does. Mark for Death goes around this. Is it gonna accomplish anything? Not really. Just start chopping through wood. Apparently the head animator hated the duelist's cape. I could see that. He's got a crit token. This is gonna be a shame. This is gonna overkill the hell out of it. He's out of the way. Oh, and then it caused him to move. We can actually smack this guy. It's weird that clearing a corpse counts as a move. And yet here we are. Crit for 41. My God, he's good. I should have fiddled with my inventory a little bit more, but we're just gonna dump it, dump it, and dump it. Holy water, marking. You need this. You take a laudanum. Pop it in the next encounter. Ah, which is the final encounter. Beautiful. Actually, this is actually something that I want. Just in case we get blinded. Okay, hold on. +4 speed for 1 region. Restorative heal. We don't need all that blood. If we can get laudanum, we can blood into laudanum. That might be worth bringing for the future. Yeah, it's not the exaltation one. I'm so happy. Gain an attack crit 25% of the time. Ugh. Annoying, but we gotta work them down. Lucky dodge. I don't even know where that came from. Hitting 2 of them is a little dangerous because it could make them crit, but it's worth it. Probably a yop then. Did give him a crit, but he is weak. 10 to 17. 14 to 21. 14 to 23. But if we mark, we can do more damage. I'd love to kill the unit in the back. The mark in the back won't do it. Well, we gotta kill someone. So if we kill you... Super high roll. And we reapplied the combo. We could potentially kill you with the Crusader before too long. Crit Yawning Void. Oh, fantastic. Damage. Surprisingly, we got put into a great spot where we can kill them because of the shuffle from their side. Now they're not going to get the crit buff anymore.
To the next.
You know, everyone on this party is so tanky. We really don't need the, God, heal and freaking, curing. God, that's so annoying. Everyone's so tanky. We probably don't need the tank from the Hellion. Should probably save money and then respec her. 21 to 34. Execution. Good God. He hits like a damn truck. Of course he had to hit 8. Now you have a crit, now we have to make sure you can actually hit someone next turn. Stack up health. This fight's going just fine. Death Armor is probably the best change they made since Connie.
Awash in turmoil.
You know, I was talking about this the other day, is that it does fix a couple of like weirdnesses that happen in the game where like if an enemy has regen and you hit them to bring them down to death's door and then they heal, and then you hit them and bring them down to death's door and then they heal, you can't really kill anyone. It fixes, you know, the problems of, oh, a unit has 50%, 40%, 30%, 20%, 10%, they're hitting every single death's door check. You know, it enables you, instead of having a percentage chance to bypass death's door on certain characters that can do that, like Wicked Slice, it's a guarantee. You can calculate it, you know what the result's gonna be, minus the, you know, dodge and blind, of course. It's interesting. It is. I should have hit the corpse. Nah, we'll just do this.
A small reprieve from this carousel.
Now he's got 2
horrors.
crits.
A brilliant conclusion.
A brilliant conclusion. I thought that would remove the block. Oh, it removes vulnerability on you, it doesn't add vulnerability to the enemy. That's very silly. We should have stunned him, is what we should have done. My bad. Do I have Raucous Revelry? I keep taking it off before fights where I want it. So let's do that here. There you go. Apply the stun. Now finish him would be nice, but we don't have it. Let's make him vulnerable. Get a corpse. Oh, you are screwed, my dude. Guaranteed crit for 32 and burn.
An unavoidable
Guaranteed
end.
hit for 28 to 42. Guaranteed crit for 30. And you don't do any damage, so you can't actually kill him. Man, this party is so good. Good God, the bounty hunter is incredible. I understand his power now, especially when you give him the kills and he starts leveling up.
This work is noble
Figure it out later.
and necessary.
Crusader is, you know, he's popping with that nautical compass on him. If stained item is equipped, when moving, add a positive token. When moved by an ally, add a positive token. When moved by an enemy, remove all positive tokens and get stress. When moved by an ally, we don't move with you that often. I'm just gonna dump it. That dump. What do we have up here? Lots of whiskey, spuds. I'll dump, I'm gonna just dump stimulants. Doubt I'm gonna use them. Put it on the Jester. I forgot I had a Jester. Did I dump it or do I still have it? You know, I don't have a stained trinket except for this one, and it's going on her anyways, so I think I'm okay with that. It's good. I'm gonna feel real sad when we have to bring the Jester back in. I don't want the Jester. Whoa, 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 whoa. I want the bounty hunter for the boss, but I guess he's not a part of it, unfortunately.
There are yet places such as this. where
Left the
little
party,
light
4
still
candles will be
gathers.
deducted for his fee. Reynaldo completed his hero objective. The Leviathan was slain by Fritzk. Selfish, fragile, selfish, gentry-fearing. It seems like you also get like negative traits and positive traits in aggregate. You know what I mean? Like, that's real bad. And then 2 people was selfish. That's so bad. God damn. All right, what do we have? Oh, Jester, how you doing? Welcome back. Hey, you brought back my trinkets. Thank you. Some inns just give negative quirks. Yeah, that's probably it then. Okay.
The next stop is leagues away. Plan accordingly.
100% each hero starts with armor. That's why we get that. What's the benefit of having wheels? Should I buff this? It's expensive, but I would do it. Okay, we need this. Close this. +4 speed for a region. Hellion gets buffed. Hellion, take this. Poultice, 1 target, in item, burn resist. 1 positive token per combat, 2 targets at the start of combat. It has blocked item condition. It has to be with the occultists. I've been holding on to that since the first region. God damn it. Whew. Scatterbrain. What's the worst negative that we have? Fragile. I mean, these are all bad. Sprained wrist. That's like the worst. That's the not worst. That's the best one that was removed.
For wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
And I'm being told by Connie, hey, think about changing the path. I didn't know you healed when crit. We have such good healing. And we've got the Jester out. I think I will do it. I think I will do it. So, Ravager would do a lot of damage, has a lot of health, still acts as a bit of a tank, but if they're bleeding, they have a chance of getting free regen out of it and also getting a bonus turn. Because I could equip them with, close this menu. If bleeding, get regen, and then also if bleeding, get an extra turn. I guess you probably wouldn't want that though, would you? You would probably want the bleed to happen, right? I wish I could look at the paths here, but because it's bleed for 3, so you want to be bleeding every turn, theoretically. It's dangerous, but we have regen on the healer. And we can give this to someone else. So it would be like that. Could give him the branch? Oh, bounty hunter trinket. Guess we don't need it, do we? Vodkin doesn't reduce the Ravager bleeds his slime. Well, we'll find out. Chester. Chance of giving dodges, removing negative tokens, moving people forward. If bubbles in inventory greater than 25, remove 1 negative token. Cleansing clasp. That's really good. Healing given. Turn start dodge chance. I do like this. What about if minus healing received is going to be so low, which does affect judgment, but we could stack up another one of these. Minus 70% healing received. But if you're ever burning, you'll just get regen out of it. Do we have like a provision item that buffs healing received? We have more tea, which is honestly what we're probably going to buy. Removing quirks. Death door resist. That's pretty good. I like those. I don't see anything. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know this boss burns. That's why I'm thinking about it. Because if you ever get burned, you'll get regen, but you will have minus 50% healing received. But if I just give you a restorative item, it counteracts that by 25%, and you heal other people more. So the question is, who's going to be attacked? You or other people? You have judgment, you can heal yourself on occasion. Ultimately, this is only a 25% downgrade. That's not that bad. But you heal a lot more to other people. And you have the regen effect. Kind of like it. Or what about getting rid of Dark Impulse? Because it is a net neutral on you. You could just have dodge 15% of the time. Oh, you need this. This is so good on you. I like these on you. Move a negative token. Target hero has a dodge buff chance. I don't know. I kind of like it. I think I'm going to swap the path. I've been so annoyed with Carcass. And I feel like with the Crusader and the Vestal now, this was not the case earlier. Earlier, I was kind of hoping that the Occultist and the Duelist would be able to do a lot of our damage. That's not how that worked. We had too many support units, I think. Now it's the opposite problem. We had a lot of damage on the last region, but now we've lost a lot of our damage. We've lost the Bounty Hunter, we've gained the Jester, who's going to be a support unit. I think we want Ravager, because we have that Bodkin. Let's do that, and then let's take a look at the skills. If it bleeds and bleed out. If it bleeds and bleed out, lower bleed resistance piercing. So we want physical damage on you. Adrenaline. Raucous Revelry. Probably still want something like toe-to-toe. We could hack Iron Swan. Good moves. Try that out. We have a couple of combats anyways before we, get too deep into this. Zealous Accusation. I've been using it. I have 11 points, goddamn. It's Adrenaline Rush. Iron Swan applies combo. I didn't know that. When target combo does more damage as well. Howling End's pretty good. I guess, yeah, Howling End does do a lot of damage, but... Oh, toe-to-toe upgraded removes Winded, so then you can use a Howling End to do a lot of damage and not move. Yeah, okay. But if they're comboed, Wicked Hack is pretty good. We'll upgrade it, we'll talk. Jester! Oh my god, it's been a while. Here you go, Jester. You got some abilities now. Administration. Resistance per token type removed. Mantra can give us better healing. Consecration of Fortitude. Probably, honestly, a second consecration. And then Mantra can... I see. Mantra can heal 2 spaces. We'll talk.
every league a lesson.
We're not spending any more triangles. You know what?
Repaired and refurbished.
Yeah, more travel healing.
Ready for the leagues ahead.
Sounds good. I wish you could see what this is before you do that, but whatever. Provisioner! Oh my god, we still have so much to do. We got whiskey. We got more whiskey. Any good relationships? 53% negative. Oh my god. Jesus, it's so bad. 25% negative right now. We need a lot more. So, cards. Oh, you can't do it. It's still worth. Mellowphobic. Who the hell's mellowphobic? You. Music is a trigger for deep-seated resentment. It sounds good, actually. You know, if I get rid of kleptomaniac, no, we gotta get rid of those. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna be spending a lot of money. Plus 30% health. HP. Okay. Didn't remove his kleptomania. Damn it, I was really hoping that would work. So I could play cards. Alright. Relationships. Who needs a big boost? You two. Never mind. Who needs a big boost? You. Well, you don't need a big boost, but... Okay. You need... 2 boosts with Ronaldo. And then we have 3 remaining. %. I could make this 0, or I could buff this one to like 55%. It's probably worth just making sure we don't get a negative. And now we're out of money. Relics. 1 stress. You might get stressed. I accept that. Are we ready? Ruhark, welcome. How's it going? So far, we're alive, surprisingly. Potentially ready to fight the final region. Surprisingly. I like how you still remember the thresholds. Well, you gotta look. That's why I always look, but you've got to remember to try to get over the threshold so that you don't get negative quirks too often, or negative relationship effects, which, you know, is probably gonna, well, it's unlikely to happen at this point because we handled it, but it could happen. Turn, start, dodge. I think we're good. Stress resist, death store resist could be interesting, but I don't think we need it. Looted relics, invigorating stew, looting trinkets, doesn't matter. All right, I think we're ready.
The inevitable end of your journey awaits you once again.
The undertow. No idea.